What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This your man Drake Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Drake Mac Show. 7:30 in the morning Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast. So if you're on the West Coast, get up. The early bird gets the worm. And today I'm going to go over, and this is just out of the rumorville about Mahershala Ali supposedly being out at Marvel in not being a part of the Blade movie. And so we're going to go over that. And like I said, this is rumor, but to me, sometimes rumor has a little validity in it, but I'm not going to hold my breath. And this was from a couple of days ago too that I pulled this out. So we're going to talk about it, see what you guys think. Hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy on this Thursday. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant over at the Heavy Gant channel on YouTube. But you already know what it is. The real question is, I need to go get my hair braided. That's what I need to go do. Oh, this looks like crap. All right, let's see who's all in the house. My man Andre Ware is in the house. Shout out to my man Andre Ware. The homie from Popcorn and Your Beer. What's up? What is up, Rashad? I am so sorry about Saturday. I literally slept. I slept the whole weekend. I went to go see Alien Romulus. And I've been taking, so I'm gonna just share with you guys. I think I've said this before, but I found out that that I have a gluten allergy, right? So I've been taking these vegan pills that helps out, to be able to digest gluten, right? And I'm not on a gluten-free diet, so the gluten makes me incredibly sleepy. So I'm watching, and first of all, Alien Romulus was awesome. First of all, it's the first time I jumped out of my seat. I didn't jump. It was a scene in the beginning where I'm talking about. As soon as I jumped, I was like, I ain't jumped it forever. So kudos to Alien Romulus for that. So I jumped out my seat. I was like, damn, okay, it's good. Going through the movie. I get towards the end where, to me, it becomes Alien from 1978, which is awesome. One of the best in the franchise, right? So I get to the point, you know what I mean? Stuff is going on, hijinks going on. Didn't even know I was asleep. Missed the whole end of the movie. The very last about 15 minutes, missed all of it. I woke up and the credits was going. I said, ain't this bad? And then I was so tired, like my body was so drained that I end up going home, going to sleep, and literally did not wake up. I got home at like 6:45 in the afternoon. I didn't wake up until 3:30 that morning. My body was like done. I've been fighting this, you know what I mean, ever since I've been, taking these gluten-free pills. So, and I just slept. It's been kind of rough. And if you were with me on Kung Fu Cinema Saturdays, which we're not going to have one this weekend, we're not going to have Kung Fu Cinema Saturdays. We're going to pick it up on next Saturday. There's a lot going on in my life on Saturday that's not going to happen. But that's the reason, if you've been hanging with me on Kung Fu Cinema Saturdays, you see me start nodding off because I've been taking this medicine. My body is fighting, and my body is like, we need to take a nap. Either either you taking a nap or we taking a nap. So that's what that is. So Popcorn to Your Beer, make sure that you're liking, subscribing to their channel. They do a lot of reviews. I have no idea why the hell y'all watch that. The Attack of the Killer Donuts. No, don't do that no more. Don't do that no more. Cult classic Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, yes. Attack of the Killer Donuts, no. No, 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 no. But I would say check out Blood Diner. I think that because it's a satire on the horror genre from the 80s. I think it's on Roku right now. Yeah, check that one out. It is hilarious. A movie I grew up with. So, where I leave off at? Oh, snap. Professor Film Fan, what's going on? My man King Mo, what is up? Good morning, good morning. Bulletin, what's going on? Hopefully he is people are trying to see that Blade 4 with Wesley Snipes. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about this incel scooper. I don't, I'm not giving them a grain of salt, but I want to talk because I've already made videos about how I believe that that Marvel completely disrespected Mahershala Ali with this Blade film. My personal opinion. Gordon Mohan, what is up? Good morning. Good morning. Alien Romulus was cool. I gotta check out the bootleg and go to the end. What's going on, Roberta? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Church IT in the house with lots of peppermints. You are hilarious for that. Tracy Woods, what is up? Good morning. What's up, my actual brother Rico Suave? What is up? Bro, that movie was so trash. It looked at soon as I see the title, I was like, no, why do y'all torture yourself with those movies? But it's all the good entertainment, man. So make sure you guys are checking out Popcorn in Your Beard with Mo, Rashad, Duke, Big Ken with 2 N's, and Mika G. You know what I'm saying? The first lady of Popcorn in Your Beard, Blues House Live, and of course, the Blurred AF on Monday. So make sure you guys are checking her out too. All donuts are technically you're right. Technically, you are correct. All right. Let me say something before I get to let me get myself together. Let me say this. I only got this do-rag on because these braids are trash right now and they need to be rebraided. But so when Ryan Reynolds was going around telling people that he saw that, hey, we need to give Wesley a send-off. You see how people responded to Wesley Snipes' Blade in our movie. He needs a send-off. We should do a Blade 4. And I said, as much as I respect Ryan Reynolds for doing that, I also feel that that's hella disrespectful to Mahershala Ali, an Oscar Award winner that came to Marvel and said, hey, I would like to do Blade 5 freaking years ago. Now, a lot of people were saying, well, a lot of time has passed. Maybe the movie will come out, maybe this, maybe that. But all I've heard is developmental hell. The director left. This person was going to write it. He fell out. And then there was a script where his daughter was in it. You don't start a Blade franchise with his daughter. What is up with Disney doing? What's up with Disney Marvel doing that? They want to give the child, which he does have a daughter in the comics, but develop this version of Blade first before you get to a child. You already gave the King of Wakanda a bastard child. Thor just adopted, somebody he actually, that went on a murderous spree's daughter. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on. Hawkeye, took on an apprentice. There's a lot going on with kids. You know what I'm saying? And Young Avengers is not something everybody's looking forward to. Ain't nobody saying, damn, I can't wait till they do a Young Avengers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, the Young Avengers, they're popular, but I believe Teen Titans is more popular than them. But nobody's clamoring for that because we got other things that we want to see before we get to that. But here's Marvel thinking we're just shields for the company and like we all just want to see whatever you put out, we'll watch. No, That's why Bob Chapek got up out of there. He was trying to literally master P the industry, pushing out content after content after content that you didn't ask for. I'm looking for a mystical album. I'm not trying to hear, whoever this guy is. Where's the Snoop Dogg album? I don't even know this rapper. How did he get here? When did he become part of No Limit? And if you know, you know. You know what I mean? So the same thing I felt like with Ryan Reynolds coming out and saying, well, we need to get Blade a send off. We need to go. Well, I hate to say it like this, but Wesley got 3 films. Mahershala Ali can't even get his film off the ground. Let Mahershala Ali get his film off the ground first before you start introducing or saying, yeah, we would like to do another Blade, one more Blade movie with Wesley. We haven't even got that established. That's just like, and I said this in a short, that's just like you going to work, right? And you took over for a guy who's no longer there. He retired or whatever the case may be. He's no longer there, right? He makes a stop back at the job. Everybody goes, wow, oh, snap. You know what I'm saying? Leroy is back. Oh, snap. We miss old Leroy. Remember all the good time Leroy had? Because Leroy just popped up. He wasn't supposed to just be there. He just came to visit. That's all it was. And then the guy who's your contemporary, he's a guy who worked there, but he got a little clout in the company. You know what I'm saying? Decides, you know what? We should bring Leroy back. One more good get around. Leroy's on board because he ain't got nothing else better to do. But you're sitting there in Leroy's old spot. Everybody's clamoring, Leroy! You're still sitting there looking stupid. You're supposed to be doing the job that Leroy is doing, but they haven't got you the tools or put you on the path to being successful. But they're clamoring for Leroy. How would you feel about that? And if I was Mahershala Ali, you know what I mean? There's no way in the world that I would sit around for that. That to me would have been the straw that broke the camel's back. Because even my contemporary is not conscious enough to think, I'm in that spot now. I'm trying to get my Blade movie off the ground. They're supposed to come out next year. How hard is it to make a vampire movie? Obviously not hard because Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan got their own Blade coming out. So how hard is it to make it? You can literally copy and paste the first Blade movie. Just redo it for a modern audience. And literally people is vampires. How hard is it to make a vampire movie? Obviously, Marvel has a hard time doing it. But yet, we got Werewolf by Night, Echo, Agatha, All Along is coming out. You know what I mean? And a couple other projects that we did not care about. But yet, and we're talking about since the announcement at San Diego Comic-Con 2019. Now, of course, we went through COVID, got out of COVID. Last year was a writer's strike. Was it last year or this year was a writer's strike? Well, we went through the writer's strike. Okay, cool. We passed that. We need to be here to make money. And I'm here to act because I already put my stamp on a movie that y'all not going to continue for a sequel, which is The Eternals. We set up Kit Harington's Black Knight, right? We set that up. You heard my voice. But yeah, you want this guy to come in? You have not came out and said, you know what? We're going to pump our brakes on Wesley. Yes, we love Wesley. If it wasn't for Wesley, we would not have a Marvel Studios to this day. So would we like to do that? Yes, but right now we want to pump our brakes. Marvel did not come out and try to put out the flames of that. Marvel just sit there watching it burn like, you know what? I like fire. Yet Bo DeMayo comes out and says, I didn't get my writer credits for X-Men 97 because of a post that I put on Instagram, and instantly Marvel got something to say. If I was Mahershala Ali right now, I'll walk off that project. You can have it. Matter of fact, if you want to give it to Wesley Snipes, fine. Here you go, big dog. I'm out. Because not only do I have the credentials, I have the same credentials as what's her name that plays Carol Danvers. I have an Oscar. I'm an Academy Award winner. I'm a box office draw. Yet you just got me just standing here looking stupid. And now that you do a cameo in we got a Deadpool movie before we got that Blade movie, and they didn't even buy Fox yet. What? No, did they buy Fox yet? Yeah, they did. They bought Fox at that time. But we got Deadpool before we got that. Think about that for a second. Now, I know that they were tiptoeing around. Should we do rated R? All of that. You see what it does at the box office. If it's going to bring you money, damn that. Do it under Marvel. Do it under Marvel Nice line, just like they did in the 90s. When you had the Marvel's Nice line, it was a little bit darker, a little bit grittier, and it was for your mature, mature comic book reader, and not for necessarily the kiddos. But nope, Marvel made it hard to have an Oscar winner get a vampire movie out. So it brings me to this post from the Exile Scooper. I'm not going to put any stock into this as far as what is said on here, but it's good to just talk about. And I'm going to full screen this. And it says, streets are saying, which who's in these streets? The Marvel streets? You know what I mean? But the streets are saying Mahershala Ali is expected to lead Blade soon. Marvel still wants Blade in the MCU, but that will be after Avengers Secret Wars. Now you want to push Blade into 2028? So not only are you see? I'm trying to tell y'all, when I made that video, Marvel has a problem with black superheroes. You know what I mean? They have a problem with black superheroes. You know what I mean? And the problem with Marvel right now and their black superheroes, they can't even make a decent film. We're supposed to have a Armor War so we can know a little bit more about James Rhodes. That's in the can. The only guy that they're pushing right now is Sam Wilson. And if it wasn't for the recast of William Hurt, which I argue with people like William Hurt's Thunderbolt Ross wasn't the main antagonist in the Incredible Hulk movie. They're trying to make this guy like he's a secondary character, like he's a background character. Like William Hurt is the main antagonist in the Incredible. He's the main antagonist of the Incredible Hulk. You know, Abomination was just a guy for him to fight. You know what I mean? But yet, here we are. You know what I mean? People, because when we talk about recasting T'Challa, and we say, well, William Hurt died of cancer. Oh, man, he wasn't even the main character. He's not even the main character. If he wasn't, then why did they recast him with Han Solo? You know, with my man Harrison Ford? Why is Harrison Ford technically the main selling point right now? Not Giancarlo Esposito, not Sam Wilson, Anthony Mackie, Harrison Ford's Red Hulk. That's the selling point of that movie. So that automatically tells me that Thunderbolt Ross was way more important than y'all think. But whatever, I'm going on tangent. But anyway, again, it says Marvel wants Lakeith Stanfield for the role. Now, I haven't heard anything. I don't buy this. I don't buy this at all, but I reposted it. You know what I mean? But because I guess this is coming from the Hollywood Reporter, so they add context. Said Marvel wants Lakeith Stanfield for the role. They feel bad about the Silver Surfer situation and want to make it up to it. I don't believe any of that. I'm taking that with the purest grainest of salt of all time. But it says, reader added context they thought people might want to know. Despite many writers and director changes, Mahershala Ali is still involved, and there is no confirmation about his exit from Blade. The streets do say that user Exile Scooper is known for spreading misinformation for attention and making bogus claims for clicks. Bam! And put the Hollywood Reporter sign up here. But again, for me, the straw that breaks the camel's back, for me, is the simple fact is that they went around Ryan Reynolds, which I'm not mad. He's trying to make up for the relationship or whatever they had on the set of Blade Trinity. So I get that. I completely get that. At the same time, you also have to look at Mahershala Ali and like, damn, I don't want to shit on this dude either. You know what I mean? You don't want to, take away the guy, you know what I mean, that you actually announced was going to be Blade in 2019. You don't want to shit on that guy. You already made a joke about it in Deadpool and Wolverine, which is funny. You know what I'm saying? Deadpool looks at the camera like, you know what I mean? If you think you're the only Blade, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? And there's a Blade. A Blade has actually already been in the MCU. This is a voice. You know what I mean? It's something that if you're a real comic reader, you get those teases and other comments for that character to come, in a further book or in another story somewhere down the line. But again, like I said, personally, if I was Mahershala Ali, I would be really pissed the way that they was going about it and how Disney did not say nothing. They just let the hype and the buzz go so people could get all excited about a movie that might not never happen. And I'm talking about Blade 4. So, all right. And like I said, that's why I said I use this because I wanted to talk about literally how bad how bad do I feel for Mahershala Ali? Because Mahershala Ali is one of the most talented brothers. God, I can't talk right now. Talented brothers in Hollywood. And I know he's getting ready to be a part of the Jurassic Park world. I don't know what he's doing in Jurassic Park, but I know he's going to be a part of Jurassic Park in that realm. And one of the main things is that, again, people want to see him on film. I don't know what the hell Marvel is doing with Blade and why they keep running and how hard. Tell me, put it in the chat. How hard is it to do a vampire movie? I mean, hell, you could do it. I mean, hell, I could make a vampire movie my damn self and shoot it on my on my iPhone. Why can't they do it? You know what I mean? So, all right, let me get to boy, you Rico, you stupid. Been like 5 years. We got Wes back before we even got this dude's first movie. Absolutely. Agreed. Get the Mahershala Ali film done first. Then do Blade. If that's what I'm saying, if you want to do a nostalgia, because even though Wesley's old, Wesley's in his 60s, he still can fight. He can still stunt coordinate, all of that. You know what I mean? And again, it's not rocket. You don't have to use a lot of CGI to do a vampire movie. Matter of fact, since you got that rated R cut, you don't have to make them explode, vanish in thin air or whatever they did in the original Blade movie. You can actually, kill them. You know what I mean? You can actually get them. So I don't get it. There's plenty of stories to pull from. Hell, I would even say to save face on Jared Leto's Morbius, tell Sony, hey, I'm willing to make a deal. Bring Morbius. Let me use Morbius for this movie so we can redeem the character, because that Morbius movie sucks. It does. It sucks. Kevin, what's his name from House of the Dragon? Kevin Smith, or no, forgot his name. I'm gonna say it in a minute, but he was the best part of the movie. So let me use Morbius. Let's do him right, rated R. You know what I mean? And let's do a classic Blade Morbius movie. You know what I mean? With Dracula in it. That sounds, just thinking about that sounds awesome, right? Why can't anybody at Marvel Studios do that? You already written out Spider-Man. You already had Adrian Toomes go back over to Sony. Let's just get Morbius. You're already in the multiverse, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But if you're gonna wait till after Secret Wars, I would be done. There's so much stuff that I could be able to do if I'm Mahershala Ali than to wait on y'all tiptoe around and what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. But what? Maybe he knows something that I don't know. But I get frustrated too quick. So, but we get Echo. Echo was so disappointing to me. Echo was so disappointing. And I have nothing against the actress. The actress is amazing. She's a deaf actress that can kick ass. I want her to succeed. But I don't want her to leapfrog James Rose, who's been there. The character has been there since the first Iron Man. Tiana Paris's Photon, who got introduced way before we got Echo. Your Luke Cage. You're telling me they just announced that that Jessica Jones is coming in season 2 of Daredevil, and you're telling me with a straight face that we can't get Luke Cage back? And we know season 1 of Luke Cage was nuts. Everybody talked about season 1 of Luke Cage and how good it was and how symbolic it was, and the black community got behind it and all that. We literally showed up and showed out for Luke Cage. But you can't bring Mike Coulter. Even if you recast Mike Coulter, you can't bring Luke Cage back, especially with Dr. Doom there, so I can see him beat Dr. Doom's ass for that $200. Where's my money, honey? If you know, Luke Cage, number 8, number 9 for the original series, beat the shit out of Dr. Doom for $200. I want to see that on film. You know what I mean? I want to see it. But that's why I have a problem. Agatha. So you're telling me all of these black characters, where's Shuri been? All these black characters, you have all these other people leapfrogging them. Established black characters. Especially after what you did to James Rose in that horrible Secret War show, and you're telling me you're not gonna make an Armor Wars movie, Disney Plus show? Hell, can I get a slideshow? Can I at least get the comic book? Let me get one of them the flip books where you open it up and pictures and stuff pop out. Give me something. Don Cheadle was sitting there like, they act like Don Cheadle. They act like Don Cheadle is not an Academy Award winner, like he ain't got credentials. That's what's making me mad. Is because they're looking at these characters and not treating them like the credentials that they have. They might not openly express that because, hell, I'm getting a check for Marvel. I get the residuals. So whatever right now. But me as a black man who want to see more black male and female characters on screen, you're damn right I want to see that. Especially the way that you treated the characters. Why would I not want to see that? Plus the other characters. Agatha's coming out though. Let's get prepared for that. It was Agatha all alone. Anyway, all right. Let me get to some of these. Let me get to some of the comments. It's been 5 years, but we don't care about this guy as Blade now. You don't care about that guy as Blade. You don't. I do. I guarantee we get Blade 4 with Snipes before. You never know. Technically, you never know. And I agree with you on that one. I don't know what that's all about. This guy ain't getting it right. What are you talking about? I'm confused. After Secret Wars is risky. You lose all the steam that you started with the guy. I heard Mahershala Ali gets compensated waiting 5 years just to get a movie. Exactly. This guy Ali ain't getting it. Neither is Stanfield. Is going to be West. I doubt. If Wesley going to be 70 years old, you're going to want to watch that? I mean, you might. You sound like you're capping really hard for Wesley Snipes Blade. But you know what's funny? Where was all this love for Wesley Snipes Blade before he was introduced in Deadpool and Wolverine? from all that time for the initial Blade release, nobody was talking about Wesley Snipes and Blade until you see them cameo in the movie. That all of a sudden the member berry is all it is the member berries. Nobody was thinking about Wesley Snipes at all, which is sad at the point where we know what he did for Marvel as an actor in those Blade movies. You know, he's the one who ushered in the superhero, revolution. You know what I mean? It was Blade, then Spider-Man, it's Blade, X-Men, Spider-Man. I mean, he was the daddy. And he got paid. He made sure the studio got paid so they could create Marvel Studios. Wasn't nobody thinking about Wesley until Deadpool did it. Which is either a testament to Ryan Reynolds and knowing the history of what he did, especially him being in the Blade movie and Blade Trinity, right? Or Marvel didn't give a flying flub about this dude. And now they're just seeing a way to cash in on it, on the hype because of the member berries. You know, actually, how disrespectful that is to Wesley Snipes. Because you didn't care beforehand. Now you want to care. Just saying. Look at it in that perspective. Who is Sinister Cavill? I'm confused. Who is Sinister Cavill? Oh, you're talking about Henry Cavill as Mr. Sinister. I get what you're saying now. Okay. Cap New World Order is going to be asked, but nobody cares about Sam Wilson. I'm going to support them. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to support the black man on film. That black man. You see how they made a Don A. House in Secret Invasion with Sam in the field? Oh, okay. And it wasn't even really him, though. It was a scroll. All right. 81 knowing Willis like I got canceled and kicked out. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it's Disney. They're probably cross focused on other topics. That's why. They probably are. Marvel main focus on RDJ and the Russo brothers. They gave all that money to him and not to, to make sure that you got a good, decent Ali move. That's just crazy to me. What up, Torian Rain Reloaded? Henry Cavill should play Sinister. Okay. JD Informer, what's up? They want a movie called Blade, but not focus on Blade. I guarantee Blade is going to be the fourth main character in his own movie. Exactly. What's up, James Willis? What's going on? What's up, youngster? I honestly, I appreciate that, James Willis. I really appreciate you calling me youngster. Yeah, Marvel will make Agatha all along a series nobody asked for and can't make Blade happen. Marvel has a problem with not listening to fans. You're absolutely correct. Jessica Jones was too damn boring. GA, what's going on? He said, preach. Yeah, Iron Fist and Luke Cage team up never happened. Either a real purpose. I mean, I wanted them to recast Iron Fist, but I want them to, I still want Iron Fist and Luke Cage to come back to that. It doesn't make any sense for them to get Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Punisher, but leave those two out. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Looking forward to Blade and Agatha. I'm looking forward to Blade whenever they do it. Agatha, I didn't ask for, though. Like, what? And my question is, from the trailer, I'm looking, or let me just say it like this. From the trailer, what does it have to do with the multiverse are going forward? Does it have anything? Does it have to do with one? When we see the multiverse of madness, what does this have to do with the MCU going forward? If it's a standalone project, it's a waste of a project. If it doesn't have serious ramifications on what is going on in the MCU right now, they already got rid of Kane. So if you were trying to say the rumor was the Immortus wrote the Darkhold, which is dumb. That's the most idiotic thing I've ever had. Like Cthulhu couldn't write it. Now you got a Mortis. That was a rumor. You know what I mean? And now that you're not doing Kang anymore, that's what it looks like. Hopefully, like I said, my boy comes back. You know what I'm saying? After he get a lot of these, the legal stuff done. Hopefully his appeal goes through, all of that. You know what I mean? Get that stuff done and he can come back. But my whole thing is, if it doesn't have any significant ramifications on the MCU, why are we watching this? Why do we have it? Yes, am I going to cover it? Absolutely. I'm going to cover it because that's what I do on this channel. But also, if it does not have ramifications for the entire MCU, I'm going to trash the hell out of this because it's a waste. It could be great as a standalone project, but flipping horrible for the whole entire MCU if it has no serious ramifications. And I would hate that because that dude sucked. Finn Jones sucked. He sucked. God, he sucks. Just thinking about that sucks. I think they wanted to introduce Morbius in the first Blade with Wesley Snipes at the end. I think so. That he had a cameo or something like that. Bro, people going to watch RDJ's Doom and Forrest Hulk. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to read all of that stuff. I would just say, Calico, if I'm going to read your comment, I'm not reading a bunch of cuss words. So, all right, facts, nobody's thinking about Blade before that. It wasn't. We might need to have a completely new actor for Blade. Mahershala Ali is 50. And I know black don't crack unless you smoke it, but you know what I mean? Now, just think, Mahershala Ali is 50. Hold on. Hey, Siri. How old is Wesley Snipes? Wesley Snipes is 62 years old. Is 62 years old. So if we wait to Secret Wars, this man gonna be damn near 70. You know what I mean? You're gonna have Mahershala Ali in his mid-50s. Now, of course, we just seen Hugh Jackman come back as Wolverine, and he's 55. But how long is he going to be able to play this character? Do you want a character you're going to be able to have around for the next at least 10 years? But whatever, whatever. I mean, he ain't got to do a lot. Punch people, shoot him, and stab him with a sword. It's telling people just everyone thought the story was done due to Trinity and Marvel. But where was the energy for that prior to him being a Deadpool? Is all I'm saying. You might have love for him, but what was the consent? You might have had love for him, but what was the consensus after that? What was the consensus for the whole for everybody? Like, damn, you know what? I wish that we got Blade back way before the announcement of Deadpool Wolverine. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I mean, Howard the Duck was, but I mean, we could go back to Captain America, the Incredible Hulk show, because they had a TV movie. We can go down the list. Sam was my favorite Captain America. I'm supporting him. I'm going to go see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to support my man Anthony Mackie because, again, black man still in the leader role for Marvel. I'm going to make sure that brother gets my dollar. What is Erica Dixon? What is up? Good morning. That face. I was on a Disney cruise and this one dinner, Sam was to save the whole boat. So obviously I'm going to go see this guy's movie. He was also, oh, hell no, he wasn't. That dude can't. First of all, he's not a martial artist. He can't fight. I don't even want to. I don't even want to go that rabbit hole because I'm going to. Nope. I'm not falling for it. Aggressive relaxing. You be doing that. I'm not falling for it because you did it with She-Hulk, and She-Hulk was better than him. This is all I'm gonna say. Y'all know how I feel about She-Hulk. The Jeremiah Show was never about what the fans want. It was about who has the money want. Exactly. The rumor was that Immortal was supposed to be an Agatha. Exactly. Now listen to BIPOC's supporting Anthony Mackie. Not listen to BIPOC's supporting Anthony Mackie, and that's it. I get what you're saying. Even the black characters in DC getting a raw deal. It's a buddy cop series now. Exactly. Look what they did with even though now it's a new regime, we gotta see what they're gonna do with Mr. Terrific. But look what they did to it did, yeah, it's a buddy cop with Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan, I believe. Which to me, even though I know some people don't, rather have Hal Jordan or Guy Garrison. You know what I mean? That's their Green Lantern, and Jon Stewart is just, a black dude that's carrying on the name, just kind of like what they did with Sam Wilson and Captain America. But to me, Jon Stewart was super popular when he was on the Justice League cartoon, and it brought him to another heights. Why not have that dude in his own series? But look what they did to Cyborg. The kid who played Cyborg under the old regime, terrible. It's terrible. They did him like that, but let Ezra Miller run wild as the Reverse Flash in real life and said, we're helping this guy out. Whatever. I'm sorry to get mad all over again. I was just reading this book about hobbits where the main character took a side journey and found some stupid ring. Just get on with the story. The ring's not going to lead to anything. No. Aggressive relaxing. You're not doing that today. We're not about to do that today. We already know the significance of the ring and Lord of the Rings. Stop it. That's not comparing. They just not. Agatha is not Lord of the Rings. He's not. What's his name? My Precious. He's not that. Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop it. Stop it. You want a reaction? Stop it. Stop it right now. Jessica Jones and Scott Summers in the same orphanage where they encountered Purple Man. Quake and Daredevil was in the same orphanage as well. Jonathan Majors had already filmed the scenes for Agatha, and according to sources. And then they said that they pulled them. Man, next time I kind of don't like when I talk to Jay, I don't like asking him about that stuff, but because of sometimes y'all ask stuff that I can't answer because I didn't ask them that. I will ask it. Well, hold on. I'm trying to twist this back around. Next time I talk to him, I'll ask him, about that, just because I know some of the fans want to know if that's true. So if he tells me yeah or no, I'll let you know. Or it tells me if I can share it, I'll let you guys know. What's going on? Minty Gaza, what's going on? Jones man, I'm not reading no more of your stuff. Stop it. Stop it. RGJ is 60 and he's playing Doom. Doom is a whole lot different than playing Blade, though. Well, I still don't want him as Doom. I'm sorry. I still don't want him as Doom. Yeah, there was a deleted scene where Blade looks at the city skyline, Morbius, and where's Spawn? You're right. Where's Spawn? What's going on? Nas 360, what's going on? I'm excited to see. I almost forgot about Spawn. There's still people that's clamoring for a Spawn movie. Maybe it's the King Kane's version of the Darkhold. I don't know. I have no idea. Man, it's okay plan. They're just riding on nostalgia now. At least that's how it seems. When DP said they were going to have Hugh do this till he's 90, that wasn't a damn joke. He's right. Media Man still hasn't shown up in the MCU yet. And technically, he's a MCU character. I mean, a Marvel character. Technically, he is a Marvel character. I don't want to say how I feel about She-Hulk. I plead the fifth. What's he say? Marvel was in the toilet before Blade came out. Exactly. All right, we're gonna read some more of y'all stuff because I got to get up out of here. If I was Mahershala Ali, I'd cut ties. I cut my losses. Guy Gardner. I say good. I say Guy. Yeah, Guy Gardner. I'm producing the Blade movie. It's called Blade Kung Fu. Oh my God, y'all. Oh, Black Indigenous people of color. Oh, I got you. And people of color, Black Indigenous and people of color. I got what you're saying. Y'all better watch it. I next season. Oh, excuse me. The next season 2, I'm gonna do a recap on every single episode. I'm gonna do the recap on the episode, drop it as not the lives that I normally do. I say, like, of course, tune in tomorrow for Bel Air Friday. When we recap Bel Air episode number 4 on tomorrow, make sure that you tune in for that, because I know it's gonna be good, juicy good. But on Supercell, since they drop them all together, I'm gonna do a recap on 1 through however many it is, and I'm gonna release them as videos on that one. Yo, that am I lying though? He was real life. He was a real life Reverse Flash. Lavish struggle. What is up? I don't understand the Ray Fisher situation. He wasn't even controversial. It's crazy how DC even considered keeping Ezra Miller even after all allegations, arrests, convictions. I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. So, apparently Spawn is being made by Blumhouse. A24, I wouldn't mind them doing Spawn. And Michael J. White still got it. So he still got it. And that man is in his 52. We might need to have a sequel to Meteor Man starring Ray Fisher, Jonathan Major, Mahershala Ali. That'd be awesome. Robert Reyes sent the dark code to the temple Mount of the Scarlet Witch. I just watched Bel Air episode 4 a couple hours ago. I do it on Friday. So I'm gonna watch it. I've been downloading on my tablet. You know what I'm saying? Watch it over and over again while I'm at work. Well, when I have nothing to do at work. Put it more like that when I got my free time. Gotta say it like that. And then when I do it, you know how we do. We know how we do. Let me see. I appreciate you reading my comments. You got to do a rewatch. I'm not. Stop it. Thank you, Erica. Next time, y'all need to sit and y'all gonna put up this bull crap. At least do it in a super chat, because I'm not reading no more of this mess. All right. Thank you, Erica. Thank you so very much, Erica. You too. But you know what I got? I already know what you came for. Super chat, body roll. Super chat, body roll. My man, let's get that body roll in. Let me see. I'm gonna read a few more, and then you know it's time for. All right, Ezra Miller encompasses multi-protected status. I think the only thing he's missing is disability. You give a full 360-degree protection. Exactly. Do you think Mahershala Ali will be I believe he'd be an excellent Blade, because Mahershala Ali was a standout in see. The reason why people were talking about season 1 of Luke Cage is because of Mahershala Ali and Mike Holder's dynamic in that show was amazing. That cast was amazing for season 1. Was amazing. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying. And it never gets old. I know. I know you do. Jay was the creator for Bel Air. It's from KC. I know. I remember when he pitched his idea on YouTube, and when Will Smith grabbed it. You know what I mean? So yeah. Got to shout out KC. One good time. But you already know, because if you've been here long enough, you know what it's time for.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
Yes, it's time to wrap it up. And yeah, Luke Cage season 1 was hard as F. All right, let's go ready to wrap this up. I thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of The Dre Max Show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe her. Before I go, let me get this $5 super chat, because I know what she want. She want the body roll before she go. Let's go. Super chat body roll. It's time to go. Where's my outro at? Body roll outro. Let's go.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.